Well, your Massachusetts Minutemen are shipping up to Boston. Minutemen set to take on Boston College, the frozen Fenway game on January 7th. Tickets, here's how you do it. Purchase by logging on to umassathletics.com/Fenway or scanning the QR code above. Is that Christian Vasquez or is it Johnny Lazarus?
That was a fun picture we took that day after practice. Not every day you get to skate in Fenway Park. That was an awesome experience, and it's going to be incredible again, I'm sure.
You play baseball?
I don't. I was terrible at baseball. My dad made me quit in 5th grade.
Put you on skates, it worked out. As we're back to it here tonight. Saturday night, UMass won last night. Kind of dominate, not kind of, they did dominate last night. 7-1 final, including one with 1 second to go. And maybe that goal was the taste in the mouths left for Union, because they have come out with fury early on in this opening period, outshooting the Minutemen by 8. It's been a more physical game. I think you asked for it, I think, in the second period. I got caught up again. Here comes Union one more time. Hanley and Cole Brady, the Arizona State transfer, his first start as a Minuteman, makes the stop.
Cole Brady is definitely in the bright spot for the Minutemen right now. He's looked excellent, and that's also important, knowing you can trust your goaltender when you don't necessarily have your game to start off.
All right, you've sat in front of Greg Carvel in games like this. What's his message right now?
I'm sure he'll come in during the intermission and look at video, see what they're doing wrong, noticing if the Union defensemen are pinching and why is our forecheck not working. What can we do to fix it? Greg Carvel is one of the best, if not the best, X's and O's coaches in college hockey, and I'm sure there will be a ton of adjustments in the intermission.
And still right around 5 minutes before we get there, and still no score. Ryan Lautenbach got a face full of referee as he brought that down to the corner, stuck with it, and chucks it deeper for McCarr. Puck battle, and again, those 50-50 battles have gone Union's way, though a turnover taken right away by Lautenbach. You've been impressed with him early on over these couple of days.
Well, Lautenbach is on this line with Mercury and McCarr, who are both NHL draft picks. Sometimes you'd think a guy like Lautenbach would buffer to them and, you know, play down, but he's been a bright spot on this line. He's looked incredible. He's very physical, very strong in front of the net, a great skater. He had some beautiful passes last night. I'm really impressed with all three of these guys.
Lautenbach had 10 points all of last year. He has 5 in his first 4 games in 2022-23. 3-point night last night will certainly help. UMass back in, right up ahead, Koopman, and it was taken away on the glove side by Connor Murphy, who also looks pretty darn good tonight.
A much better start for Murphy. Obviously, he's getting some more help in front of him, like we talked about before, and sometimes you just got to feel the puck more. And here's another look at this save, just to get his confidence going. And that's a good low shot by Koopman. I think he's shooting for a rebound there off the far pad, but Murphy's able to glove it down.
Murphy, the transfer out of Northeastern. He was the starter for Northeastern in 2021. Transferred to Union before last year, started every game. Program record for saves in a season. He made 1,060 saves last year for Union. Back in front, Koopman gives it away, and then backhander just slipped off the attempt by, I think it was Ufko in front. Back to the side, in front, still alive, and Murphy saw it, couldn't get there. Still in a very dangerous area, they score! Oh, it was ugly, but then it got pretty real quick for Matt Koopman. UMass strikes first.
Coach Carvel was talking about Matt Koopman this morning. He's a Providence transfer, but he's come in and he's fit in right away. He's a hard-nosed player. He's so good around the net, which is what Coach Carvel has stressed. And that is the exact example of what Carvel was talking about, him just being a hard-nosed guy right in the crease, finding that loose puck. And look at that. Look how he tracks that back. He's in the crease. He comes back to the slot, finds the puck, and just shovels it home. He's on his knees, and he comes and finds it. A well-deserved goal. I think he's been great in the first period, Matt Koopman.
Second goal of the year, second goal as a Minuteman for, as you said, transfer out of Providence. And this is what UMass has done where, yeah, the period hasn't been pretty. Yeah, you're getting outshot at this juncture 15-9. But they've found ways to take leads. Did it against Denver, and they do it tonight against Union.
Good teams find ways to win when you don't have everything, but that is huge for them going into the locker room. You're going to say, hey, we're not playing our best, but we still have a lead.
Good teams find ways to win is like one of those cliches that is dead true.
It's so true.
Tyson Dick over the line again. UMass back in. See if maybe this lights the fuse a little bit offensively. Took 8 shots, well, a 9th shot to beat Connor Murphy, who was great early on, but his counterpart on the other end, Cole Brady, with another one there. He has now made 16 early saves in this first period.
Something I've noticed with Brady, too, is he's not allowing many rebounds. He's swallowing everything up. He's tracking the puck so well. And sometimes, like we say in hockey, Union's having a lot of logo snipes right now. They're just shooting pucks right at his chest. But very impressed so far with Cole Brady here in the first period.
That's way better than good teams find ways to win. Logo snipes.
Nothing worse than when you are on the offensive side of a logo snipe on a 2-on-1 rush. Your teammate shoots it right into the chest. But
it's all right for Cole Brady, right?
Yeah.
Union back in. Again, the majority of this game, despite the scoreline, has been played on this end of the ice for the Dutchmen, a team that walked into the weekend averaging 3 goals per game, out to just the 1 last night. Honestly, that was a logo snipe that just happened to elude Luke Pavicic, which does not happen all that often. Big hit behind the play. Nodler went down, and he is very slow to his feet.
I didn't see it, but I heard it.
Yeah. That was one of those where you could hear every person in the arena go, ooh. You see Cole Brady staying limber, transfer from Arizona State, native of Ontario. Devils draft pick, 5th rounder, comes with a pedigree.
Not a lot of open spots to shoot on a 6'5" goalie. That's definitely an advantage that Cole Brady has.
Is that in your head?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You hear that a lot. Oh, right off the draw. Petrullo just batted that out of thin air. Lautenbach had the chance. UMass kind of throwing its size around. Taylor McCarr's a good example of that. And his stick up high is a little dangerous. Now he gets in there, kind of bustling with Prokop. Lautenbach up the wall. Prokop to it. He spins, and well, McCarr won a battle against 2 Union men. Mercury in front. The backhand no look from Lautenbach is swallowed.
These 3 skate so well together. They're so tenacious in the forecheck. You saw McCarr and Lautenbach there track the puck, establish the cycle. Great shift there.
I think this was actually, as we get to look at it, it was closer to going in than I actually thought it was.
Yeah, Connor Murphy's seen the puck very well, too. He's looked really sharp tonight for Union.
1 goal, and I know goalies will never tell you something's unsavable, but it looked pretty darn unsavable.
We're seeing a lot of shots here in the first period. 16-12 is pretty high.
They're pretty much, outside of UMass leading, everything is different than it was last night.
Last night we saw 20 shots from UMass in the first period. Tonight we're seeing a little more than half. Good math on my part there.
I'm proud of you.
Didn't even use a calculator.
What was your major?
I was a communications major.
Ah,
and I minored in education.
okay, well, that's where you learn the math.
Yeah.
Short edition. Scott Morrow inside. Deflection was not there on the hookup. Morrow does keep it in. McDermott calling for it. Morrow couldn't get it to him. Now he does. Pretty feet. Can McDermott cash in? Oh, he hit the bar. It was right there, the setup in slow motion, and McDermott nearly knocked home his first of the year.
And that sophomore line's right back on the ice. They're buzzing early. Like I said, they've established pressure offensively. They're skating very well, these 3 together, and Coach Carville has taken notice of that.
Morrow off the turnaround, couldn't get it there. Lautenbach chases it up the wall, but his pass intercepted, trying to get it deep. Union, after buzzing early, hand is up on the near side as well from Briganti. Union, after early on really playing most of this first period in the offensive zone, has really not been back there over the course of the last 5-6 minutes.
UMass is starting to find their legs a bit. They're starting to get to their game fast and hard and prepared. That's the UMass identity, and they're looking more like it now.
Under 20 seconds to go in the opening period. UMass looking for one last one to take home with them. Under 10 seconds to go.
And we saw a couple last-minute goals last night in the first and third period for UMass.
Turnaround with 1 second. No avail, and that does it for the Minutemen, who notched their first goal of the night thanks to Matt Koopman on cleanup duty over the top shoulder of Connor Murphy. That put UMass up 1-0. This one off the post nearly made it 2, but I think Greg Carvel will take it. A Minuteman lead after one tonight.